There's music everywhere in the Highlands, I think. The way in which it's passed on in small places is just, it becomes this totally shared thing where so many people are able to take part in it, and that's a really wonderful thing, I think. Music's a huge part of my life. It's something I've devoted a lot of time and attention to, I guess, and it's a really quite integral part of my life.
It's always a strange question when somebody asks you what music means to you, because how would you ever pinpoint that for someone like me who, it's been around since I was born, basically. So music is life to me. I've always taken interest from landscape in the Highlands in particular, and how that influences my music. I guess what I'm trying to do is take the feeling of when I'm seeing something beautiful and portraying it through my instrument.
I'm in Lyth Arts Centre, which is the northernmost arts centre on the UK mainland, and we're here recording some music for the spirit of the Highlands and Islands. It's really remote up here. In some ways, it is quite a different world. The landscape is different to even other parts of the Highlands, I guess. It's big skies, and it's quite calm. I find it to be quite a calm place to be, which is why I really like coming to Lyth Arts to play shows, but also to write and record stuff.
A recording studio can quite often be a fairly stressful environment. To come out of that sort of boxy feeling and to walk into that open space is really, really motivating. As soon as you open the door, the land just stretches out before you.
If you were thinking about getting into playing Scottish music, I'd say the place to start would be the Féisceann movement. That's a kind of teaching and learning movement for traditional music and culture. There's ways into that all across Scotland, and it's totally great.
Often working with Joseph in particular, we really feed off each other, and I think having the piano to play off gives me a lot of inspiration to write music. It's just an amazing thing to play with other people.
Kind of from the moment I started playing it, it was quite clear to me that that's kind of what I wanted to spend my life doing, really. So yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things.
The islands of Uist, North Uist, Benbeckel and South Uist are predominantly Gaelic speaking. One of Ceòlas' aims is to strengthen the language, as well as the culture, the music, piping, singing, dancing, and we've kept that going. It's an ongoing battle, I suppose you could call it. Quite an enjoyable one, I have to say.
It's a very special tradition on the island here. Piping is one of the oldest traditions that we have here. I think music for me has always been a huge part of my life. The tunes I write, it's all influenced by my surroundings and by the people, the kind people that live here.
There's a strength in being able to converse in your first language, and I think it's very important. When you go out to a concert and you hear Gaelic songs, Gaelic music, it gives me a kind of strength to carry on doing what I'm doing, to try and strengthen the language. It's not something that should be confined to a museum. Gaelic is a singing language.
Calin morunse es nyanen mograi Anyan mogris shikus per mogan A menschen lan solish vi chile cantan Go calin morunse es nyanen mograi